Come on up and give a warm round of applause to Corinne Kepper from Aritzia. Good morning. How are you?
I'm great. Good morning.
Excellent. What do you think of the keynote so far?
Fantastic.
Okay, fantastic. So, Corinne, could you, I'm sure everybody knows, or most people know about Aritzia. Could you take a few minutes and talk about your experience at Aritzia, who Aritzia is, and what your role is at Aritzia?
Absolutely. My name is Corinne Kepper, and I'm the Director of Marketing and Communications at Aritzia. Aritzia is actually a Vancouver company. It was founded by Brian Hill about 30 years ago, and we are a women's fashion retailer. We design our own clothes and sell them in stores that started just in Canada. So initially, for the first 15 years, we had approximately 15 stores, and it was very easy for us to get in, work with our employees, meet our customers, see our product, and really craft our brand, which is so critical in the fashion retail space. What's happened recently, though, is the company has grown significantly. We're no longer just in Vancouver or even Canada. We've grown across the country, including into Quebec, which is our first second language, as well as into the United States, including flagships in Manhattan and also in San Francisco. So we've now got 62 stores,
wow.
2 countries, 2 languages, and we can't go store to store and meet all of our employees. That poses a challenge, and the challenge that we were facing last year and going into the fall is with all of these new employees that we have, they don't have the ability to meet with us directly and hear about our brand, and our brand evolves very quickly. It's a trend-driven organization, it's a fashion company. Things change seasonally, they change globally as trends emerge, and it's critical for us that our employees, who are the front line to our customers, are engaged in our brand, understand our brand, and are motivated as they describe it to our customers.
Wonderful. Now, we have on stage with us Traction, and Mike Bogan from Traction, which is, as I mentioned, a fantastic partner. Would you like to share the experience? Because a lot of people here don't understand how Salesforce One can be leveraged in a retail organization.
Absolutely. So coming into last fall, we were heading into the holiday period, which for anyone in the room who's a retailer is obviously the most busy time of year. And with that also comes the need to hire a lot of staff to make sure that all of our customers walking into our stores met a knowledgeable person who understood the product line and could deliver excellent customer service. Therefore, we needed to find a way to both introduce ourselves and ensure these new hires understood the brand, but more importantly, we needed to motivate our existing staff, who we were asking a lot of. These women work very, very hard. They often work multiple days a week and longer than they would at other periods of the year. So what we wanted to do was create something that was custom, that looked like our brand. Because part of talking about a brand is actually demonstrating it and not just writing it in black type on white paper. So the first thing that we looked at doing, and how we worked with Traction and Salesforce, was to create a special tool called We Are Aritzia. It's custom, looks custom to us, and allows us to make a brand-propelling communication of the brand using all of our creative assets, using images, illustration, video. And as you can see here, this is our homepage. It changes frequently, it changes twice a week, and it gives us a chance to say what's most important that week. But as you scroll down on the page, you'll see we can also integrate our social media, which is critical. Our customer base is young and highly connected. Our customers tend to be between ages of 14 to, well, actually quite frankly up to above 30, but generally around the 30 mark, as are our staff. It's a very young and connected group. So when we communicate with them, they're not going to go and seek this information out in a binder in the back of the store, nor are they going to have time to log in and see something in a difficult way. It needed to be custom, snackable, visual, and something that they could see in their life in the way that they are used to operating. That's what Salesforce really offered to us, was an opportunity to build this tool and make it highly usable for our employees, which is that it's mobile. It's actually responsive design that works and looks great across all devices, whether it's desktop, which we actually don't need that much in a store environment, tablet, or on a mobile device.
Yeah, I was going to say, so these young women who are working in your stores, they're not logging in any longer in a laptop at all, are they?
They really aren't. No, they really aren't. When they're in our stores, we're working hard. They're working with our customers. We do have some computers in our stores, but our goal is that they don't use them while they're working.
So what are they using?
They're using their mobile devices. And so what's great about this tool is it includes a lot of information. You can see in the top nav, there's a section called About Us, which is all of the history of our company. I don't know if you want to pull up the phone, just so you can take a look at how it works. This is the history of our company here in our About Us section. And so this is really relevant to anybody who's new, who wants to understand what is the brand, what are our values, how do we work. But it also gives some really great information to our existing staff who've been with us for a while. We have a section here about all of our brands, and it demonstrates all of the brands that we create and talks about them in ways that is even more information than we would do on our main site, so that our employees are really empowered to describe the brand and find the right fit for each of our customers. In addition, we've included a section about our key people, including our CEO and our executive committee. These are people who are very often in our stores. They're highly hands-on, but they wouldn't have been recognized by our staff. We now have over 2,500 retail employees. So we wanted to both introduce our executive and also make them feel more personable and recognizable as they travel through the stores.
Absolutely phenomenal.
That's only one section. The next section is more about education. Under selling, we are a sales organization. We sell clothes. Having this intranet for us, or this mobile service, allowed us to actually let all of our staff know what all of the services we can offer our customers are at any time. And services change. In the holiday period, we have newer services than we do at other times of the year. And so this made sure that everybody had accurate information on a daily basis that was responding to the business without having to go and look for it in a printed form. How we used to work when we were smaller is we printed brochures, we made binders. It was very paper-based, and that just isn't applicable to us anymore as we grow.
And I just saw a word that just tweaked a conversation we had last night, secure. One of your concerns was about security, was it not?
Absolutely. So our Salesforce solution is very secure. All of our employees have their own unique login, and they can log in from their mobile device or in store. It doesn't matter. They can do it from home. They can do it while they commute. But that makes us feel really happy for a number of reasons. One is we can track it, which is important to me. But the other is that we know that the information that we can put out is at a higher level than what we can put out publicly. Anything confidential can be shared here, and us having the confidence that it's going to the right eyes.
Just incredible. So this was deployed how quickly?
This came together very quickly thanks to an incredible amount of hard work by a very strong team. We met, I think, for the first time at the very end of October, and 4 weeks later, on December 3rd, we were able to launch the site. That was a critical time for us because of the holiday period. We really wanted to get it up so that it could inform, engage, and motivate our staff during that critical time. And we used a tremendous amount of video. I think we probably put up 20 videos or so during that period so that we really could have the messages going directly to our employees when they needed them most. And sometimes it was direction. Sometimes we talk about products that we would like them to talk about most. Sometimes it was just to say thank you because they were working so hard. And so the way that we use this, it's a training tool, but it's also really an engaging tool with our employee base.
Wow. One last question. What's next? You accomplished so much in such a short period of time. What's next? A lot is next. I encourage you to watch us and see where we go, and we'll work together and figure that out. The feedback from our staff, both new and experienced staff, some of whom have been with us for over 10 years, is incredibly positive. They're learning things about the company they didn't know before, and they're finding that they have access to music and a depth of understanding of our brand that they didn't have before. So it's really, really exciting. Wow, absolutely incredible. So Aritzia, we're going to see it on a global scale?
We're hoping.
Fantastic.
Working towards it.
Please give a warm thank you to Aritzia and Mike. Thank you very much. What a fantastic story.